Welcome back to Make It Mondays, and this week is a little bit different. This week I'm going to be working from this sweater that I believe I made on this channel quite a while ago. If I can, I will try to add the card for it. But after I finished it, I realized I had made a humongous mistake. And it was right at the beginning of the sweater. So I can't really go back and fix it, but I can still use the yarn because I never wove in all the ends. So I'm going to be ripping out this sweater and using the yarn to make a new sweater in a different shape that won't have the neckline issue. So I'm going to get flipped around and show you how it all starts. So I've done the cast on row. I've purled all the way back just so I have two nice strong rows at the start of the t-shirt. And I've started working on the lace. So this lace is 1, 2, 3 knits, a right leaning decrease, yarn over, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 for this first row. And just so I get the first row right, I am going through, moving my stitch markers from my cast on row to each end of each repeat on this lace row. I don't know whether or not I'm going to keep them in place all the way through. I tend to find stitch markers on lace work kind of a pain, but we will see how this goes, considering I will be working on this mostly in the dark. And when I am knitting in the dark, it is very helpful to have tactile markers of where I am in the pattern. So I will continue like this for quite a while. This shirt is going to be made just like my last shirt on this channel. And that means that I'm knitting the yoke first, including the sleeves. And then I'm going to knit the underside of the sleeves, seam them together, and then knit around the body. So I will be back to show a couple more steps a little bit farther along the way. So here I am at the bottom of the second sleeve. I'm going to do equivalent of a 3 needle bind off to finish it off. I just happen to be doing it with a crochet hook because for this project I find it a little bit easier. So I'm slipping through both of the first stitches and pulling up a loop. Entering through both stitches again, making sure not to twist them, pulling up a loop, and then pulling through the loop on the hook. So all this is in crochet terms a slip stitch. In knitting terms, I'm doing a 3/9 needle bind off. They are the exact same motions. It's just whether you're doing it with knitting needles or a crochet hook. So pull up and slide off. I'm going to do that all the way across these stitches, and I'll be right back to show you how I pick up the rest of the body. So here I am ready to pick up those stitches. I'm literally going to go into the last stitch of the sleeve, so the selvage stitch, and just pick up 1 stitch all the way across. I'm going to skip where the bind off is. And that's just how this one works, all the way across. And then I will count to double check that I've got the right number. And then I will keep knitting in the round all the way around until I get to the bottom of the shirt. And I will be back to show you how it looks. And here is the finished shirt. So it is slightly see-through because it is lace. So normally I will have a tank top on underneath. But cute little sleeves, cute little lace pattern. And then the pattern does change at the bottom to squares rather than the chevrons. But that's it for this week. If you made it this far, please consider liking this video. And if you want to see more, please consider subscribing with notifications turned on to the channel. And I will see you next time on Make It Mondays. Bye.